familia. Hello, you guys. We have a lot to talk about. I haven't filmed in a week. Let's start with skincare. Like I've told you guys, I really want to get into my skincare, doing it on screen. I kind of started. So I started off with my vitamin C. This helps with brightness. Then I let that dry down. I went with azelaic acid to help lighten my dark spots. Honestly, I feel like this is working, but it's also summer and the sun's hitting my face, so we'll just have to see until the winter time and I'll do my final review. And then I'm gonna collagen filler from L'Oreal. It helps collagen serum. Oh my gosh, brain fart. And you just want to add it on your face to give your skin that nice plump. I really have been loving these like milky serums. I've been using this L'Oreal one a lot. Like a lot, and it doesn't irritate my skin or anything. I don't have sensitive skin. While this dries down, you're going to use this moisturizer, the collagen moisture filler that is fragrance free from L'Oreal. This has fragrance, like major fragrance. Let's see this one. Let also the serum dry down. Let's open her up. Oh, it's similar in packaging. Oh, no fragrance. Okay. Cool. We have a whole lot of new makeup here. Most of it is PR. I put it in my Sephora bag because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I recently got a hold of Clarins Water Lip Stain. This is the shade Violet Water. Girl, when I tell you this thing stains, first of all, it looks like this, right? And it has like a little brush applicator. You know, I've been loving stains. Stains really just give your lips and your face so much color and a vibrant look. So I always like to use this when I start my makeup. Oh yeah. We're also going to be testing out fragrances. You guys have been loving like the all-in-one video, makeup, sometimes hair, skincare, fragrance. Speaking of skin, Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. Should we use this on top? Onto the skin for a smooth glass appearance, leaving the skin calmer, brighter. Designed as a base for the minimalist or for bare skin. This is from Merit and it looks like this. I typically limit my skincare products to like 5. So we're on number 3. Yeah, 3. Okay. Instant Glow Serum. We're already a little glowy, but let's see. Why not? This is so pretty. Look. Eat. This press. Oh. Okay. Skin. Oh, this is nice. Lately, my neck has been dry, so I really need to moisturize that. Well, this is like, feels a little bit like an oil. This added instant glow to the skin. I had mic issues, so we're starting off with the eyebrows. I had to go back to my Got To Be glue because I haven't used it in a while. Let's use number 28. This is Rosy Grace. Let's add a little bit of love to our lips. Oh, this is pigmented. Oh yeah, this feels good. Girl, let me hurry up before these eyebrows dry. Hold on. I got distracted. We have some new eyebrow pens to try out. Ooh, someone's at the door. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Did you guys hear someone's at the door? I don't like to answer the door like right when I hear it, just because you never know, you know? And I'm in the middle of my eyebrows. So let's brush these babies down. I forget, like, got to be is just got to be in today. You guys, I have a lot to tell you too, but let me focus on these eyebrows first and then we'll cheese me out a little. Because every time I don't film for a week, life happens completely. And I'm like, I got to tell my YouTube fam what's been happening. As I'm like brushing my eyebrows, I'm seeing all the little hairs poking out. Okay, brows. You guys, I have this straight up bald spot on my brow. Like, what the heck? How? How and why is always the question. Let's get back to the moisturizer. My hands are still clean, right? You know what? Let me go wash them. Ooh, she's thick. Real thick. Okay. Damn, my skin does look like glass skin. Look at my forehead. Moisturized skin is very important when you're wearing makeup. Well, generally speaking, having moisture to your skin, like moisturizer serum, keeps that hydration in your skin, and it's always going to make your skin look healthier, look plumper, and it's going to help it out because it's quite the opposite of dry skin. And you know how dry skin kind of cracks? You see a lot of flakies and wrinkles and stuff. Moisture is key. Even if you have oily skin, I have oily skin. I do embrace moisture and hydration. If you have oily skin, moisturize your skin very well and then powder and make sure you're blending your makeup out. We'll talk about that right now. You know, I always give you the tea. As we let this dry, we're gonna start with the eyebrows. Anastasia Beverly Hills, ABH came out with new micro stroke brow pen. Anastasia is the queen of eyebrows, right? It wasn't this one, it was another one. I could never find a decent shade for my brows in that pen. Also, that pen was kind of thick. I was like, Anastasia is the queen of eyebrows. What do we mean we have this kind of mid sort of product? And I was like, wait a dang minute. Years later, we get these. Okay, so let's talk about the new eyebrow pens. These are the micro stroke detailing brow pen with 24-hour wear. They retail for $28 each. They come in 9 shades. This is a long wear micro fine pen to create realistic hair-like strokes for full defined brows with a natural finish that lasts up to 24 hours. Okay, girl, you know how I feel about my eyebrows. My eyebrows are very important. We have a ton of shades. Let me look, because I remember with her first pen, the medium, hold on, I'm not even. Medium browns, and all the browns ran really orange, and up against my skin tone it looked even more orange. And girl, no one's trying to have orange brows. Here is the pen. It has a nice spoolie. I like how it's small. You see how small it is? It's not straight like your typical one. It's kind of like an egg shape. Ooh, okay, micro fine. This is the shade medium brown. Wow, this is fine. Very fine. Okay, medium brown. It has a little bit of neutral in there, so we like that. Next is chocolate. Ooh, chocolate's nice too. Okay, chocolate is a contender. Ebony is typically like a deeper shade. That's ebony. Ebony looks good. I feel like it has a bit of a... Is it neutral? Yeah, it's a pretty neutral dark brown shade though. But you see on my hand, you see a little bit of red in it. And it's because of my undertone and my skin tone. So your skin tone, when you're using an eyebrow pencil, and just like most makeup on your skin tone, it may look slightly different from what they look on the pictures. Which is why pictures are so important, because we want to see people of brown skin and complexion to be there. Soft brown is light. Soft brown, you can use it if you want like a very light brow hair day. Light brow day. And then this is dark brown, may be the one. Dark brown here. I like dark brown. Very nice. See all my sparse areas? All here. The idea is for us to have like a natural looking brow. Let me fill in my little bald spot there. Did we fill it in? Oh yeah, that was fast. Okay. This is very micro. I kind of like it. Definitely detailing well. Well, this is so gentle. Look at this eyebrow. I barely even touched it. She's pigmented. Okay. Damn, Gina. Now, these are the colors I like. Yeah, they're not really oxidizing either. Okay, we like this variety. These are so thin, like it feels gentle thin, but it's pigmented. You see those lines? All right, Anastasia, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of brow pen that Anastasia should have been come out with, because this is bomb. We can always use like a lighter brown. Let's use a soft brown. You know how I like my eyebrows a little longer? If you want it to look a little natural and not super bold, you can always get a lighter tone eyebrow and then just kind of mimic the little hairs here in the front. And it'll just give you that oof. Allegedly a 24-hour hold. Like, I don't think anything's 24 hours, but we'll see today. Let's use NARS. This is the one I usually clean my eyebrows up with. But we're gonna use another concealer for the under eyes just cause why not? Something newer. We're like talking all things new makeup, new fragrance, new skincare. Okay, let's go. I like to get as close as possible to my eyebrow without touching the concealer to the eyebrow so we don't get like a gray cast. We can have a nice cleanup. And then we're gonna do this little action. Damn, I really like how the eyebrows look. They look pretty natural, huh? Wow, wow, wow. Laura Mercier has this Pure Canvas Primer. It's a blurring primer. Blurring primers will help blur your skin so it looks nice and smooth. It's not a mattifying primer or a sticky primer. It's just going to help blur. Oh, this is nice and thick. Let's see. If you have more oily skin and you want more of a mattified look, I would suggest more of a mattified primer. But if you have big pores and texture, a blurring primer tends to just smooth out your skin nicely. So that is what we're gonna do. This feels nice. It feels like thick. And usually blurring primers have that thick feeling. Yeah, you can feel it. It's going to blur, and it is silicone free. Moving on to the next new thing, Tower28 has their new Parties All Night Shimmer in a Flash. What are these called? Oh my god, look! I got this in PR. The Cooling Shimmer Eyeshadow Sticks. That's what they're called. Wow, they come in all these shades. And they're all shimmer shades. I'm already looking at Viper. Let's look at Viper. Do I have Viper? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I have 6 shades. Oh, it's okay. The other shade we have is Whiskey. Let's do a brown then. And these are easy to glide eyeshadow with a 12-hour long wear, and they're flake free, safe on eczema prone skin and for sensitive eyes. This is water based, which means it dries super quick. They come in 8 shades and they retail for $20 each. She's so cute. She's littles. That comes with this. Anytime anything creamy comes with this plastic, always keep it to put it back on. This helps maintain the creaminess, and it helps it not dry out. So let's see here. I'm putting nothing on my lid but this while it is cooling. And it's so little that you may or may not need a blending brush. I will, because, you know, this is the Morphe 301 while this is cooling, okay? But let me hurry up and blend, so, oh girl, it is drying fast. I love eyeshadow sticks, cream eyeshadows, anything that it's a one and done, especially for the eyes. I've been living for that lately. You already know, I've been obsessed with the Morphe cream shadows. I almost used it today and I'm like, wait, no. Tower28 sent these bad boys over. Oh yeah, that was quick. She dries quick and you do feel a nice cooling sensation. Let's add a little like more there. You have to move fast, okay? So don't sit and wait, because this eyeshadow does not wait for anyone. This is how this looks. It's very subtle, I will say. Studio 28. Let me swatch this one. I don't want to swatch all of these because I like to do giveaways, so I don't like to give used stuff. Oh, look at this. Look how pretty. A little fall shade. Wow, this cooling sensation is crazy. I've never felt that with an eyeshadow stick. I kind of love it. Hold on, let's fix it. I kind of like, this kind of matches my natural discoloration a little bit. So I want to do this a little differently and maybe move faster. Oh no, these are like a one and done, girl. You cannot have a misstep here. So do they dry a little too fast? Maybe, because your girl's struggling here. Oh my God. Here I am like, oh, I'm struggling, but here I keep going. Because why not, right? It's part of the vibes here. What day is it today? What's today, the 4th? Oh, it's Thursday, okay. I need some major concealer because you see that darkness coming through because I have this. Okay, this, I don't know about these eyeshadows. In theory, it's nice. In reality, you could have some funky eyeshadow quickly. Let me try to fix this end. Maybe if I go like this. Like this. The eyeshadow, I don't know. But let's move on. Let's go with Dibs Love Beam Perfector Blowing Skin. Did I say blowing? Glowing Skin. I've used this before, but I have now a new shade. This is the shade Love Triangle. So let's see. And I remember using it all over my face, and I think that was the mistake. So we want to just use it for like the high points. My primer has dried down nicely. So we can start adding to our base. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like these glow products when they give you like a natural glow without it looking glittery, and you can kind of see the glitteriness when it dries down. I'll show you. And let's just focus here in the high points. It feels nice. It doesn't dry too fast, so that's nice. Okay, we have that glow. All right, it looks good. Something I've yet to use is this Super Serum Skin Tint by Ilia with SPF 40, and it has zinc oxide, so we love that because zinc oxide is a mineral sunscreen that blocks the sun from basically hitting your skin, and mineral sunscreen is great for us brown skin folk because we're more susceptible to these brown spots. This is it. This is our girl. So she looks like this. This isn't new, but I've never tried this before. 12% zinc oxide. Let's see. Let me give you info about this. The Super Serum Skin Tint with SPF 40 retails for $48. I'm in the shade ST11 Matina. It comes in 30 shades. This is a lightweight, dewy coverage, mineral SPF, and potent levels of skincare. The coverage is light, the finish is radiant. It has squalene that seals in the moisture without clogging pores, niacinamide that visibly smooths the skin, and refined uneven tone, hyaluronic acid that draws hydration into the skin. This is something that a lot of people love. It says shake vigorously. And I've always wanted to try this. And you know how I'm in my embracing my skin era? Let's try. Okay, let's catch up. Speaking of skin, I got cosmetic acupuncture 2 days ago. I've never done acupuncture before, and what acupuncture does is it touch on points on your body that just helps your body rejuvenate, feel better, feel more relaxed. Because it's cosmetics, it focused a lot more on my face. I did get some needles on my feet and on my chest and on my arms. It helps with fine lines, wrinkles, brightness to the skin. It evens skin tone and texture, balances internal health. When I tell you, I felt like I had just left a massage, acupuncturist, and like a facial in one. I felt so good, and it was my first time doing it. So in order to see results, because essentially me doing it is to replace Botox, the way we're gonna see results, you have to go my gosh, I can't speak. You have to go consistently. They recommend 10 sessions. Each session was $250, so that's expensive. I can't go like weekly like they recommended. Not only that's too much for that little amount of time. Wow, this has good texture. I could probably do it once a month. So I'm gonna do it once a month and then definitely keep you guys updated. I'm gonna do like a little short video on YouTube Shorts just so we can see. But girl, it was so nice. It was such a great feeling because I had been wanting to do acupuncture for a while. It kind of helped relieve some stress that I held on to my body, especially like my jaw area, and I feel like my back too, and maybe a little on my chest. And you don't realize you hold so much stress within your body because you physically can't see it until I went there, and I was like, wow, this feels so good, you know? Wow, this is such a nice skin tint. I thought the shade was going to be too light, but it's oxidizing a little bit. Wow. It has like a nice texture. It's a little on the thicker side, which I was not expecting this skin tint to have like a little umph to her. I think blending it out with your finger is probably best. Wow, this is nice. It feels like a moisturizer. This is truly like a skin tint. This is what I think a skin tint should feel and look like. Provide good coverage, not like super sheer. Feel very lightweight. That's what we get here. Look at my lips. Look at this color though. I was looking at them, I'm like, dang. Okay, it's safe to say I am very relaxed. Today you're getting a very relaxed Magdalene. It is currently 9:35. You guys, I just had coffee. I'm thinking of making me another cup of joe. I don't know. And also, I deep cleaned my closet yesterday. Let's talk about that when I get back in 10 minutes. Let's see if this dries down. This for sure needs some dry down time. Cause I don't know. I'm back. I'm feeling this skin tint. Between the skincare and this skin tint, girl, we're looking good. These eyes look a mess, but it's okay. Damn, okay, Ilia. I want to build a little. I feel like because we let it dry down, it dried down onto the skin where I feel like we don't have as much coverage. And that happens. It doesn't happen often. Typically, that glow continues. But let's see. I'm gonna add a whole nother layer. You can see how much it oxidizes. Like how it's going and then how it is on my face. Let's let this dry and then. It's so funny. My friend Carmen, you guys have better through the vlogs. I remember her loving this. She's like, girl, I love this stuff. It is so good. And I was like, cool, but I never tried it. And I'm like, here I am, years later. Just add here. Oh yeah. This is like, oh yeah, this oxidizes. Wow, this is nice. The only thing is, this is truly like your skin, but better. If you want more coverage, you can probably add a foundation to this and you'll have like that perfect, ooh, texture. Yeah, let me kind of clean up this eyeshadow too while I'm at it. Oops, I kind of did that. I really feel like Ilia is one of those brands people sleep on, and including me, because if a brand has a good base product, I feel like base products are really hard to do because a whole lot can happen and go wrong. I feel like Ilia's that girl. Look at the skin. Oh, speaking of new base products, I know Mario has a new foundation. I'm gonna get that tomorrow. What other things do you guys want to see that is new? I'm gonna actually do a big Sephora haul. Do you guys want to see the actual Sephora haul or just me doing the first impressions try on? Let me know. Oh yeah, I told you I was gonna tell you about my closet cleaning yesterday. Let's let this dry while I tell you. I've been needing to clean my closet out for 5 years. That's not a lie. Been on my mind heavily, like every other day or every other week for about a year. Skin looks good. It's been on for, I don't know, another 10 minutes. Building is key with this skin tint, so I really like that. Let's go with a little bit of bronzer. I don't have like a new bronzer, so let's just use this one from Too Faced. This is in chocolate caramel. I really like this one. I forget about this one. So we're gonna try to keep and stay to the natural look. When it comes to skin tint, I'm also like careful how much product I put on top, just because it could disrupt the skin tint, especially because I don't know what I'm working with. But I think it's good. I think just with this type of skin tint that is pretty wet, I would say, just let it dry down so it's not moving around. Therefore, like, your makeup is less likely to peel or look streaky or something like that. I'm using like the bigger side of the Mario brush. Just want to do a little sun kiss action. Go on with Naked Sundays. It's I believe it's like a skincare type of brand available at Ulta, and I tried these mineral serum drops. These are like blush drops, and I was like, wait, what? I tried it one time before, but I didn't film it. And I remember really liking my makeup, so let's try it out, do like a full review and see. Let's see, just make sure. Look at all these hairs just popping out here. Oh my gosh, I still need to tell you about my closet cleaning. So closet cleaning, this used to happen to me in college. Like, I would start cleaning because I didn't want to write a paper. I had been needing to do this for a while, and you know when you need to clean your closet out because nothing fits, and I thought I ran out of hangers. Girl, no. The amount of hangers that I have, let me show you a picture here. This was like just a portion of the hangers I was cleaning and kind of untangling. Amount of hangers that I have, because I had to get rid of clothes from years and years and years ago. I'm so proud of myself because I promised myself that day, which was yesterday, I'm like, I'm going to clean my closet. Today is the day. I did laundry early in the morning and then I just started. And girl, that feeling of just cleaning out your closet, getting rid of things, making room for new things, not necessarily clothing, but just room for yourself. I feel like I've been, this year, I feel like I've just been running out of space just everywhere. And it's like that also transcends and translates into your personal life and your work life more so. I've been feeling very overwhelmed this year. We've talked about it. I need to make changes. And these changes are the things I don't want to do, like cleaning out my damn closet. I got rid of stuff I was wearing from back when I was in my early 20s, partying and clubbing. Okay, that's how your girl was back in the day. Okay, I'm just proud of myself. I'm just very, very excited and proud that I kept my promise. I consider it more like a fall cleaning instead of spring cleaning, because really I should have done this at least a year ago, but it's okay. It's done now, right? It's done now. Let me add a little bit more bronzer, just a little bit. Look at this blush. Isn't this blush pretty? A lot more pigmented than I anticipated, huh? Like, okay, blush. I like this. Just add a little more bronzer. I have this pelito here. I kind of want to add a little bit of this. Remember I tried the, oh my god, how I itch. The Bobbi Brown blushes. Let's just try a little bit. I really wanted to like them. I didn't like them as a first impression. So let's try it again and see if it works. It doesn't ruin what I got going on here because I really like this. This is the shade Tea Rose. So anyway, the next cleaning I need to do is my makeup declutter. Would you guys watch a makeup declutter? Let me know. Give me a little bit of something, but I feel like not enough. This is just like a no for me still. I can't with it. It kind of dries down too much. Try one other thing and see with my finger. Like warm it up. Really warm it up. Oh my gosh, back to acupuncture. So when I was doing it, I sat in, oh no, this is look. You see how it's taking it off? Oh heck no. I was sitting there in the room because they're like, relax, be here. And my body felt so warm. Like it was like the blood was just rushing all over my body. And I'm like, oh my God, this is working. And I've been just loving more natural remedies to things. Anyway, back to that. So I'm just like, honestly, in my wow, in my wellness era. And I'm feeling so good about it. Just so freaking good. Let's use, no, not this concealer. Let's use this concealer, the new one from Sephora collection. I'm in the shade 13P. I'm just more in my wellness era, taking care of myself, literally from the inside out. As you guys know, I've been eating a lot cleaner in the sense I'm not eating any refined sugars. I'm really trying to limit my sugar intake, period. But when I'm craving something, my sugar intake is typically fruit. My favorite fruit are green grapes. You guys know I've been juicing. Adding a little bit of concealer here will kind of give you more coverage. If you feel like you're lacking a little bit of coverage, you can always combine your skin tint with your concealer. Quick little hack. I've just been really feeling good, sleeping good, being my best self, and it's been a journey. I feel like I started working out consistently 2 years ago. I started berries, a little bit of this. That's kind of where everything started. And then around that time, I also stopped drinking alcohol. I'm not 100% sober. Like I had a drink with my best friend like 2 weeks ago, but that was the first drink in months that I've had. I basically stopped drinking at events or at dinner, or if I go out, I do mocktails. But even now, because I'm not consuming too much sugar, I've been honestly just drinking seltzer water. And no lie, it's been working pretty well. No issues here with my seltzer water. Where's my brush? I feel like with my health, it's been a bit of a journey because when you don't understand something when it comes to health, like I really wasn't too health conscious. I didn't know what it really meant to be healthy. It's easier said than done. You hear a lot of different types of advices online or wherever, but I was talking to my friend Carmen and she's really health conscious. She was explaining it to me in a way that was so digestible. Oh my God, I could do this. You know, I could not eat fast food all the time. This change, especially with the food with no carbs, so no pasta, no rice, no tortillas, has been a game changer. I'm sleeping so much better. I'm feeling so much better. I feel like I'm a lot more alert. and aware. A feeling that I thought I would never feel, but a feeling I didn't know I needed, and that's a game changer. I've been on my no carbs, low sugar, or low sugar carb eating wellness the last, I think it's been 3 weeks. I saw the change the first 4 days. My stomach was like a lot flatter, less bloated. I'm like, what? And now 3 weeks in, I'm just like, okay, I see the vibe. By the way, you guys, this is the Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush. My eyeshadow, a hot mess, but I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer there. Speaking of game-changing things, this powder, so good. I'm just kind of pressing on the net, and it comes with a little powder puff, a little cutie powder puff. So yeah, that's been the update with life. Health is wealth. It truly is. Oh, I applied to Sephora Squad, so the applications are closed because I applied yesterday. Thank you guys all who submitted a testimonial, your real one. Thank you, thank you. It's a bit of a rough year, I feel. It hasn't been easy. You know, we're out here just pushing through. Sometimes that's all you could do is just push through, try to be your best self. Like, I keep blending and blending and blending because I don't want any like major harsh lines. My blush is blushing up. This is gonna set how we're gonna set. The skin definitely feels wet, and it's because of the skincare and the skin tint. You see, look, it completely, that happens though when things are too wet. I need to set it with more of a looser brush. My under eyes I'll set like normal. This is gonna be perfect where you need like a bit of a lighter powder to go first, and then you can use like a setting powder to mattify and blur the skin a little bit. You can just tap. This is new. It actually released today, but I already reviewed it for you. This is gonna give you like a nice glow, but the best way is to use a loose brush, especially if you're working with this wet skin. Now that we're a little set down, let's grab a little bit of bronzer. I got this brush from Dibs, and I have this bronzer, the spice chai. Let's see. We're gonna have like a little glowy look today. Oh my gosh, this smells like the Too Faced bronzer. Remember, Too Faced bronzers had that chocolate scent? That's what this smells like. A little bit of blush. I have some good old Tower28, just a little bit because this is pigmented. The Tony Bravo and Tower28. Set the skin with some setting powder. Like I told you, this doesn't really happen often, but when you see, if you see some sort of separation because your skin is wet, and it's fine because we know we're working with something that was pretty glowy. I'm just gonna focus, honestly, this powder right here. And the black eyeliner to help things out because we're struggling here. Yeah, that's helping us. Spray. This has been the setting spray of the summer. Tubing mascara from Persona Cosmetics. And I'm gonna get my brush I use the Boucle powder with, and I'm just gonna press everything down. Okay, tubing mascara, it volumizes and it lengthens. This is the brown though. I need black. Look at this. Oh, this is pretty packaging. A tubing mascara is great if your eyes are sensitive and if your eyes tend to cry or your eyes tend to smear. This type of mascara is very easy to use and it removes even easier. I do find that tubing mascaras work. They're not personally my favorite, but they do work if you have fine lashes. For me, my favorite mascara is like a full-on volumizing mascara. And as always, my lash separator. Tubing mascaras also give you crazy length. Look at this. I even put my bow on because I'm like, I want to have a little cutesy hairstyle, but I feel like it's lopsided. Back to Anastasia Beverly Hills. Released 4 additional shades of her lip liner. I've never used the lip liner before, and I believe I've used the lipsticks once before. These are also additional shades. They're deeper shades. Anastasia has had in the past issues with tones. We have here more tones, brown girl friendly. These are the tones. Wow, that's a nice mauve. Starting off with this pinky one, peony, like the flower. This is soft haze. Look at this mauve gray. It's like a light brown mauve. It does look like a haze. This is hazelnut for sure. Hazelnut. It goes. This is spice. Ooh, you see that red? A bit of a cinnamon in it. Yep. Mauve cloud. Berry mocha. Oh, ooh, yeah. Watch them for you. This is the first one. So this is peony. Soft haze number 2. That's pretty. I like that. Hazelnut number 3. Mauve cloud number 4, which is this one. Mauve cloud. Spice, second to last. Mocha berry, the last one. You can see all these undertones are very different. I'm kind of looking at this one. Let me keep them in order so we see. And then here are lip liners. Ooh, they're pencil. Nice, 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 nice. Midnight Rouge. We're gonna put Midnight Rouge right here. Wow, that's pigment. Stormy. Ooh, she's great. Stormy's that one. Okay, Stormy. Amethyst is this one. It's like purple. Cinnamon. So my lip tint, look, it's still on. Clarence, okay. We're gonna go with cinnamon here. While this glides, nice. This is so creamy to be a pencil. Typically pencils, like they need a little bit of warmth to warm up. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, we're going with hazelnut. Hazelnut? Yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, they are a soft matte. Blend. Go back in. Taparoo, taparoo. Does it match? It kind of does a little bit. Let's get down to the nitty gritty and fix my little bow. The skincare slash like lippies we used. Wow. This gave your skin such a glass-like glow. I loved it. Makeup didn't peel. Nothing funky happened. Wow. I'm very surprised. This moisturizer very well moisturized the skin. This I've been using for a while. You guys know I really, really like it. This lip tint, oh my gosh, it tickled my lips as I was applying it, and it's so pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, yes, and this was very nourishing, their lip oil. So first skincare, yes. First stop skincare, yeah. Moving on to the eyebrows and the eyelid. Eyebrow, wow. I am still pleasantly surprised. Very shocked how good this is. Just the spoolie, the packaging is very pretty. The black gradient with how thin this is. You're gonna get the thinnest lines ever. It is very pigmented. Ink flows very, very nicely out of this. You can really tell how good a pen is how the ink flows when you open it, when it's brand new. If it's super dry, you're gonna be struggling the whole time. I love it. Good job, ABH. This I did not love. I think it dried way too fast. My eyeshadow looks a little patchy. I was gonna fix it, but I'm like, honestly, whatever. It is what it is. Things like this happen. You have to work very, very quickly in order to use it. I think a little too quick. The average person cannot move so quickly, and it's just too much. I would use the Rare Beauty eyeshadow sticks. NARS has some eyeshadow sticks too that work very, very well. You do get the nice cooling sensation, and it's super gentle on the eyes. If you want something that works a little easier, try those other 2 options. Thank you. Would you like some water or snacks? Yeah, I have some. I did my good deed for the day. Gave the FedEx, oh my gosh, my earring. I gave him water and snacks. I always put a little basket out, but I feel like a lot of times they may miss my basket because there's a little sign there, but the sign is kind of small. I was like, do you want a snack? Do you want some water? I want to like it. You know how much I love Tower28, but it just did not work. I think it just dries too quickly. This primer very much blurred the skin. Laura Mercier's complexion products are bomb. I've used the hydrating version of this primer years ago and I loved it. I didn't expect anything less from the blurring. My skin looks nice and blurred, and most importantly, this worked very well with this. I really like to see how products work with one another, especially something very, very thin like this one, because it is a skin tint. It's a mineral skin tint. This this worked well with the primer, but it worked well on its own. Not only is it a mineral sunscreen, it protects you, especially us with manchas. It is very hydrating. I think this is perfect for someone who doesn't wear a lot of powder, who likes a natural look, and who doesn't set their powder down like us oily girls do. I did find that powder stuck to patches because this is just very wet. It probably also had to do with this because these are similar textures. They're literally both tints with mineral sunscreen in it. This is just the blush. This is a skin tint. When you're working with skin tint type things, a lot of things that have SPF in it, like blushes or bronzers, they do have that thinner texture. So just keep in mind, you can't really set your skin down like you would or usually do with the powder puff. That's why I had to switch up with the boucle and this brush to really pat that down. That's usually technique you won't know until you're experiencing that, and that's why these videos are helpful to you. This is my experience today using two very similar products on top of one another. They worked very well, but be careful with the powder because it could just slip. And the reason is it's because it's a very lightweight product that really doesn't dry down too much. This mascara is beautiful. You can see the separation. Typically tubey mascaras are very gentle on the eyes and they separate very nicely. I like this bronzer. I think it's just a little bit too shimmery for my personal liking. It's perfect for a topper. You can also use it as a bronzer like I used it today, but this type of bronzer is definitely not my favorite baked product. For me, I find because I have oily skin, they're great for over top of an already set face. Same goes with the boucle, although the boucle did help us out a lot with this type of base because it is a baked powder. Baked powders tend to work very well on something a little bit wet with a loose brush. We already talked about this in the last video, but the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer, I really like it. Very pigmented. They come in a ton of shades. The only thing is you just have to let it dry down. Give it some dry down time to blend it out. Anastasia now released additional deeper toned lipsticks and lip liners. That is great, especially for my deeper skin sisters out there. And you guys, this powder is so good. I really like it. I feel like we had a hard time setting the skin because we had a very glowy skin. That happened. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just sometimes glowy products like this don't go very well with super mattifying setting powders, especially applying it with the powder puff, which is why boucle really came in saved the day because this skin looks pretty good. It's nice and glowy too. Am I missing anything? I don't think so, but before we go, I got this in PR, you guys. This is the replica Maison Margiela. This is called Replica Afternoon Delight. We have this little pamphlet. Oh, the box smells like the perfume. Girl, look how pretty. Let's see. Oh, it has warmth in it, a little bit of sweet, a little bit like of a spice. Okay, let me read the notes. The scent type is warm and sweet. The notes of vanilla and sandalwood. Oh, it kind of reminds me of the Rare Beauty one. Blend softly with Madeleine Accord. Okay, close to my name. We're gonna take that. Giving it a sweet, comforting finish and a quiet moment just for you. Oh yeah, this smells good. I've never tried a Maison Margiela perfume before. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. This gives a smell, grown and sexy smell. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, I'm ready for the day. But this is it, familia. You guys know we're gonna do an all-day wear test. Let's go in front of the window so you can see how things look in daylight. We're having a pretty good makeup day. I felt like we had a little bit of a rough spot during the setting part of the video, but we got it. Meet you out the window. What are we thinking in front of the window? Let me know. Makeup looks good. We are heavy on the blush, but it's okay. You can see the eyes in daylight, but eyebrows look good. Skin looks good. What is your favorite part or product in this makeup? Let me know. Let me know. I'm kind of feeling it. At first, I was like, with the powder section, I was like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of pulling, but we were able to fix it and save it. Pero look. Skin looks like skin, but we will see how it works out for the next 10-11 hours. only saw my desk, it literally looks like it threw up. Girl, look at this hair. My hair was all cute and I'm girl, let me put my diadema on because it is 8 o'clock. Your girl's tired. I've had this makeup on for too long. I got some footage for you at around, oh, it was close to 5 to show you how the skin was looking. Here it was looking really good. I did notice that the mascara was flaking. I didn't realize how much it was flaking till I got this footage. Overall, the skin looks good. It's not as radiant and oily as I thought it was gonna be for some reason, just because we're using super glowy product. The skin was looking great here. Now we are at the 12-hour mark. No, 11 hours, I think. Let me put this so I don't look ashy. Skin is looking a little janky. You see all this? This I kind of had all day, but you couldn't see it as much. Everything has just kind of lightened up. You see this mascara? It's been flaking all over. I did like itch my eye like this. This is what tubing mascara does. It's not messy, but it does tend to flake because it kind of just rolls off your lashes, which is why it's great for sensitive eyes if you tend to smudge your mascara, if you have watery eyes. Skin looks decent. I will just say that this makeup, especially the skin tint, it's not for long wear. It's not like a 12-hour day type of product. Ilia is a very your skin but better natural skin, so I'm not gonna fault it because this is the base. This is what's gonna hold mainly everything together, and then I feel like most things kind of just went away because of the base. It's very glowy and it didn't completely dry down, and then when we powdered it kind of meshed things up a little bit. Kind of my fault, but it's also what happens with makeup when you use especially glowy products and skin tints too. It is what it is. Is it a bad thing? No, I still like the products. I think the eyebrows look amazing. Eyeshadow looks good considering I haven't touched up, but you see how it looks kind of like weird here? I don't know, you can see just a lot of texture. Again, because it dried so fast, I couldn't really blend it out. You know, I feel like the star of the show is this, to tell you the truth. I really like Ilia. I think this is truly amazing, but I could have used it differently this time. It's okay. It is what it is. I really like this. These are definitely for your skin but better. Very minimal powder. The skincare is great. Girl, I really love this. I think this is one of the standout products of today because wow, my skin just feels good, and I feel like my skin looks good even though my makeup is it's not even separating, it just faded. And I think it's that the skincare is definitely helping hold things together. As you can see, it's just a little faded. If I go on top with additional powders, I think I could definitely save this look. It's not horrendous, but it's definitely not the longest wearing makeup. Overall, everything was pretty good except for the products I told you earlier today. I still feel the same way, even after the wear test. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Thank you for being here. If you made it all the way to the end, you know you're a real one. I love you so much. I will have everything down in the description box and tag here throughout the video on the screen for you. And I love you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Let me see if I was like, do I have something in my teeth? But I don't. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. Okay. Ciao.